They don't talk loud because they don't have to. You ever seen two men stand in the same room and not say a damn word, but somehow have an entire conversation with just a look? That's what you're witnessing. That's the kind of bond we're talking about here. It ain't for show, ain't for the gram, it's old school, built like steel and forged in the fire of half a century of experience. These are the type of men who don't raise their voices, they just raise the bar. See, there's no need for extra when you've already been through it all. They're not angry, but their presence is a warning. They're not loud, but their silence echoes. Now let's make something crystal clear. This ain't no fairy tale. These ain't characters made up for clout. These are living legends. And if you ain't met them, well, you're welcome for the introduction. First off, you got Raspberry Man. Yeah, Raspberry, funny name until you see the look in his eyes. Then suddenly it don't sound sweet no more. It sounds like history, like purpose, like a name passed down in code. You say it out loud in the wrong tone and you might taste blood in your mouth. That's how much weight it carries. And then standing right there with him, never behind, always beside, you got the speaker, also known as Digital Shepherd. But if you really know him, you call him Fleeing Nasty, and that name ain't just a handle, it's a legacy. Some folks collect watches, he collects names, each one earned not given. He's got more aliases than a federal case file, but he don't run or hide, he stands. These men, they don't move like your favorite influencer. They move like earthquakes, quiet until they hit, and then the whole damn room feels it. You ever hear the phrase, "man, a few words"? That's them. Because when they speak, you listen, there's no guessing, no games. Every word is loaded, every pause calculated. And when one nods, the other's already 2 steps ahead. They got that bond that can't be faked. It's that Marine-style, trench-tested, real man loyalty that kinda don't need contracts, because their word is worth more than any ink. It's the look two wolves give each other before the hunt. A nod, a grip, no fear, no hesitation. You think you've met tough men? No, you met loud men. You met fragile egos with deep voices. But these two, they don't just walk into a room, they reset the temperature. Not by force, not by flexing, just by being who they are. They've lived through wars you'll never hear about, fought battles that didn't come with medals, buried pain so deep only their eyes remember, and still they rise. Not for fame, not for credit, just because that's who they are. They don't do stupid shit because they've already seen where that road ends. You don't make it to 50 plus, still strong, still sharp, still dangerous by luck. You make it because you were smart when it mattered, because you learned when others gave up, because you stood tall when others laid down. These are kind of grandpas that could kick your dad's ass and teach him something while doing it. These are the ones who never lost their edge, just learn to use it better. And don't confuse age with weakness, cause they'll still fold you like laundry if you get stupid. Only now they do it with patience, with style, with wisdom. So yeah, when a woman walks by and breaks her neck to take another look, it ain't an accident, it ain't nostalgia, it's recognition. She sees it, that rare thing, that real man energy, that presence you can't fake with filters or supplements. They don't chase, they don't beg, they exist, and that's enough to change the atmosphere. This ain't about talking themselves up, hell no, they ain't got time for that. This is someone else speaking, a witness, a brother in arms, someone who's been in the same foxhole, who knows the depth of their loyalty and the weight of their silence. Raspberry Man and the speaker, 2 names that ring louder in real rooms than any digital echo. So the next time you hear the bass drop and that blues guitar weep, just know it ain't sadness, it's legacy. It's experience singing to you in a voice that's seen too much to lie. And if you feel shook, you should. Because now you know who the fuck you're talking about.